Skin the Hardaway 17, back with another EP. First thing I'm gonna thank everybody for coming in the building. My bad, I'm back. I'm back. Crush always here. Crush always here. I don't know why I put his name in the title today. Like it was different from any other day we be on this motherfucker. But we got a special guest, special guest. My guy Crush the Legend. This Crush former no, just bullshit. I'm bullshit. but but this idea was brought to our attention, by my guy Kurt. You know what I'm saying? We all probably said this shit before at a point in time, though. But we're just having a conversation. You know what I mean? My guy Chris said some interesting shit. Like Bud got a chance, to do some amazing shit as well. Why is all of the attention centered around Earl Spence and his undisputed run and shit like that? And what I came up with, what Crush came up with was that, y'all not real Bud fans, kind of like I've been saying, which is why I thought this shit was kind of interesting. Like y'all not even pushing, the Bud fans, they so intent on, tearing the EJ down or, worried about what a EJ doing. The attention should be, the reason that this fight is not 50-50, right, is because the Terrence Crawford, fan base, I feel like, failed them. The reason it's not 50-50 is because people not bringing attention to, enough attention to more shit like, the fact that just really let's pause for a second. How many people won Undisputed before? Like 7 or 8, right? Something like that, I think it's 7. Could be 8, right? Now, how many people won Undisputed twice in boxing? People want to say, Terrence Crawford this, Terrence Crawford that, accolades this, accolades that. Right? So, how many people have actually won, Undisputed, twice in a career?
Not many.
No. To answer your question, no man has ever done it. No man has ever done it. A woman has done it. Clarissa Shields, the woke, you know what I mean? She done it. But no man has ever, won Undisputed twice. And Crush brought this, and Crush threw this out there, and I was baffled. I was like, bro, Bud fans, nobody that I know is really pressing, not even pressing. It's just like, why isn't this talked about more? And I'm gonna let Chris say a little bit what he want to say, because when he brought this shit up, it was like a goddamn light, a shining light. I'm like, bro, that shit is major. That shit is really bigger than what Earl Spence is trying to do. Earl Spence shit is big. I ain't gonna say it's big. It's about even. It even itself out, because Earl Spence is trying to do one of those things that's almost never done with his run, like his run of opponents, ranked opponents, right? Good opponents type deal. But Terrence Crawford got a chance to beat Errol Spence, who is seen as the best fighter in this, era right now, in this division for sure. You know what I mean? Bud got a chance to beat him and become the only person to ever get Undisputed twice. The only man to ever do that ever. Y'all want to talk about accolades and shit. Now, that'd be the best accolade that he could get. So why don't people talk about that more? I know why I think. I ain't going to say it right now. I'm going to let us, cook on the build on it. I know why I think people don't talk about it more. But why do, y'all think people don't talk about, that shit more? But I'm going to let Crush, say what the fuck he got to say. Real quick, give his opening thoughts and shit like that.
Hey. First of all, before we cook on this, happy 420. Roll your shit up, light it up if it's already rolled up, get you something to drink, sit back and relax and enjoy this right here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm talking to the Bud fans. This Bud is for you. Okay? Talking to
you. I like that.
This is for y'all. This Bud is for you. Now, if y'all was around yesterday, I'm gonna run y'all through this, because we talk about and we celebrate everything that Terrence Crawford has done. Everything he has done. Now, to be honest with you guys, we are moving a little too fast on where his level of praise is at, because his praise is actually higher than his actual accomplishments. And a lot of people are too busy worrying about the wrong things, or really not a true fan of the sport of boxing, and they can't even speak on their favorite fighter the correct way. Now, y'all should be
Facts.
ashamed of yourselves because y'all been running around talking all this accolade shit, this, that, and the other. Don't even know what he did, and I could just easily put their smoke and ice on what he did. So respectfully, what I'm gonna do, respectfully, I'm gonna run this by you guys again. Okay, so start from the beginning because this is actually something monumental that Terrence Crawford can make happen. This is something that should be coming out all y'all mouths, all you fans, you bud sexuals, y'all all on his dick. Y'all should be spitting this nut out y'all mouth. But see, it comes to show that you really not a true fan of boxing, nor are you a true fan of Terrence Crawford. Because if you was, you would be saying these things. Y'all cheerleading all the wrong shit. Y'all got the pom poms up for all the wrong damn reasons. But y'all call y'all friends true fans of boxing and true Buzz fans. So for all you Buzz fans out there, from the beginning, this Bud is for you. So y'all say he's the most skilled, he's the best skilled fighter in the sport of boxing. That is impossible. Let me start there. That is impossible because how can you say he's the best boxer in the game and he hasn't fought the best of the best in the game in any goddamn weight class? Now slow down, you Black Jesus people. He cannot walk on water. Okay, and then if he went to multiple weight classes, moved up, he would get his ass stomped the fuck out. That does not mean that he don't possess skills. That means that even with skills, he can get his ass whipped via Ugas. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. This Bud is for you. So he comes in, but I think he really came in at 130, but didn't stay there. He went to 135. So we talking about his accomplishments. These things y'all should know. So I'm gonna through y'all, walk y'all through this slowly. All right. He comes in. All right, 135. He only had about 10 fights, 10 opponents at 135. Okay. He only grabbed one belt at 135. At the same time, those three other belts, he never tried to fight anybody. And it was some dangerous champions down there, and some other guys that was top notch down there. Adrian Broner, the problem, was running around at 135 when Bud won that only belt at 135. So he did not clean out the division. I'm correcting y'all. He did not clean out 135. 14 guys got a belt and got the hell out of there. Did not fight the creme of the creme in that weight class. That equals no pay-per-view mentioned person, no future Hall of Famer, none of that. So 135 is gone. Walk with me now. I'm only going to do 5 miles per hour on y'all. Okay? I'm only going to do 5 miles per hour on y'all. So now we going up to the next phase. And this is the one that you talk about the most. 140 pounds. Bud Crawford, once again, is he's an elite skill athlete and boxer. But everything has he done that don't match up to elite. I am not shitting. I'm respectfully correcting you motherfuckers. So now we at 140. He became undisputed at 140. No, that does not mean that he wiped out the whole weight class because he did not. The reason why he did not wipe out the whole weight class, I know what y'all saying, but he got 4 belts. Yeah, look who he got those 4 belts from, and those guys that he did beat for those belts. I'm not taking no credit away. He did get those belts. But those dudes wouldn't have had those belts if they didn't duck the fucking smoke that was around at the same time when Terrence Crawford was there. Now, his 140 could have been very more hysterical, people. We talk about accolades. If he really would have fought the right guys at 140 for Undisputed, you know, the Ramirez and those guys around there, those guys, they was there. And Dongo and all those dudes that had those belts, those C-class dudes he got those belts from, they ducked them other guys. They took a whole easy fucking, they got an easy pass to this shit. So that's why it was sweet for Bud Crawford to run across 140 at the championship level and get all those 4 belts down there and become undisputed because the level of the title holders that was there. Yes, they was title holders. They were not the fucking creme of the creme at 140. People, they just simply was not. You're following Bud Crawford. You should be studying his shit. When you open your mouth about whoever you motherfucking talking about, please represent them right. This is not shitting. I'm just shitting out the facts. Okay? So he did not beat the creme of the creme at 140, but that doesn't dispute that he did become undisputed at 140, but it does dispute that those guys that he beat at 140 was not their creme of the creme. So now let's move up. So even there, no future Hall of Famer, no future Hall of Famer mentions, no pound for pound, not one elite opponent or champion at 140 pounds. So now we got 5 guys that he beat for the belts, and none of these guys was elite, future Hall of Famers, or pound for pound worthy mention. That is just the simple facts. So let's move on. Now we into the present time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to stay at 5 for y'all because I want to walk y'all through this all the way to the end. We almost at the light. Now we here at the present time. We are here at 147 pounds. The weight class that everybody decided to say that this motherfucker is Jesus. Okay? There's no such thing as a sky daddy, no matter if you think he's a white sky daddy or a brown or a black sky daddy. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a fucking Superman. The world would be a better place. You wouldn't be waiting around this long to come and heal all this turmoil. It just don't make sense. Understand what I'm saying? All right, so we here. So he moves up to 147. Now, y'all talking all this nonsense, you Bud fans. This Bud is for you. Now, he gets up to 147. Okay, he grabs the WBO belt, whatever Bob ordered. He gets that belt for Manny Pacquiao. I'm breaking down the circumstances. All right, he got it from Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn got it from Manny Pacquiao. Who the hell is Jeff Horn? He's not a future Hall of Famer. He's not a pound for pound fucking worthy. He's none of that shit. He's not even an elite guy. So he did get that belt from a guy who's not elite, but the guy who he got the belt from, he got it from an elite guy. Do that make him elite? No one is calling Jeff Horn elite, people. Jeff Horn is not getting no damn praise about beating Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting the Buster Douglas praise for knocking out Mike Tyson. See, he still gets that praise because it makes more sense at the time. So Jeff Horn was never, ever anything that was going to go down in the Hall of Fame, pound for pound mention, or even elite level fighter. So once again, people, I'm pointing out just the facts of the champions he has beat. So this is a part of the reason why his praise is actually higher than his accomplishments. And his accolades is not as much celebrated as it should be. And we getting to the point because what his accolades should be celebrating about is what I said at the beginning of this shit. So why that's not being mentioned about? We almost at the end, and I'm gonna explain that to y'all. So we at 147 now. I hope you understand. Everybody in kindergarten, Jeff Horn, he's another champion that he defeated that's not Hall of Fame. He has this one belt, and time went again. Time went on. He could have picked up for belts at this weight class. He could have done that. Okay, so now who we get next? We got Jeff Horn. You get Jose Benavidez. Somebody blow a whistle for me. Where's the birds chirping? Where's the birds chirping sound? I need a sound bite right now. I don't have it set up. He fights Jose Benavidez, who had one motherfucking leg. Once again, most of you bud tars did not even know who the hell Jose Benavidez was. Okay? Just being honest. Shame on you. I know that you don't know the motherfucker. I know you don't. Right. All right? Because you wouldn't be parading your man like that. Okay? So he fights this dude. What is he? Not none of the things that I just mentioned. Yes, okay, he stopped him. TKO, but it's not a knockout artist, people. Okay? TKO minutes. Yes, he is. Okay? He's stopping people, but he ain't knocking nobody motherfucking lights out. Okay? He's not like James lights out. He's not knocking nobody straight fuck out and they going out on a fucking stretcher or they going to the hospital for a few days. I don't know where this power that y'all talk about come from. He don't have that type of punching power. He's not with those few guys that has that type of punching power. No matter if he's more skilled than them or not, he's not a one hitter quitter puncher. Never was. Very strong puncher. Volume of punches, break you down, wear you down, or he finally catch you from wear and tear. Okay, that's what technical knockouts come from, a volume of punishment. That's it, wear and tear. All right, know the difference. He put wear and tear on guys and he catch him. This guy EJ, he breaks motherfuckers apart. It's a big difference. So I don't know what y'all talking about with this power. Anyway, so we get Jose Benavidez out there. And then next, who we got? Oh, yes, we do get a name. We do get a name. I forgot about Gamboa, but I don't even want to put him in there. Y'all already know that part. Fuck that. I'm not going back. He gets Gamboa, get him out the way. So now he gets a name. He gets a celebrated name, which is American. American, at this point, probably is the closest thing that he would have got to Hall of Famers. Okay, now how American is rated over there in the UK, that shit don't fly over here because they Hall of Fame ain't our Hall of Fame. None of that shit. And Khan has one of the softest chins in boxing history. Once again, no elite guy, no future Hall of Famer, nobody at their peak or anything. None of that shit. Okay, now let's move on. Then we get a guy that came from the motherfucking vegetable department in the supermarket. We get a guy called Green Beans. You know, Evil Kozlowski. I can't even pronounce this shit. Smack me. We get this guy. All right. Once again, people. Not a future Hall of Famers. Not an elite fight. None of that shit. He struggled with this man. Yes, he faced adversity. Yes, he has been able to face weak weight adversity from C-level guys. Guys are not prime dudes. Guys are not Hall of Famers. The guys he has been beaten are not equally matched as him. Understand that. He has not faced one person that was at equal status with this guy. Everything with him was about 80-20, 90-10. Let's keep it real. Okay? So, Buttards, do y'all follow me? This has nothing to do with his skill set. We want to celebrate this shit and we going to talk about it. We stripping it down forever. So he gets Kalvanakis, gets in trouble. You know, this dude hit him with a half a ball of motherfucking goddamn lettuce and dropped this motherfucker. Woo, we didn't know that wall couldn't get a crack in it. Okay, he comes back, he faces adversity. He beat this guy. I get it. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's easy to overturn something when that person that got your back up against the wall ain't got no weight to keep you up against the fucking wall. He has not yet faced anyone yet that is on the same equal tier as him. None. Now, this guy, because of his skill level, yes, he's an elite guy. But has he beat anything elite? He has not. So now we get to the point. Y'all been starting this bullshit. I don't know where y'all got this boogeyman shit from, that Errol Spence is scared Terrence Crawford. I don't remember where it came from. It's been going on so fucking long. No one is scared of this guy. No one is scared of this guy. If y'all want to talk about people being afraid, then maybe your guy may be scared of something. Because look what he's been facing. This guy has high praise. This guy is very skillful. He should not be fighting who the hell he's been fighting. Okay, Sean Porter, the most overachieved underachiever. Sean Porter is not elite. And it got proven because when he's an elite athlete, but is he elite skill? No, he's not. Because when it was time for him to be elite, he came up short. Every time. Okay? And he was at the end of his career. He halfway retired. He was halfway retired when he fought motherfucking Formula Milk. He was halfway retired right after that EJ fight, people. He was halfway retired after EJ. So everything that you see him be a part of, he was halfway retired. Why you think when the time came when he fought Terrence Crawford, the energy was the way that it was? Kenny was already where he was at. Oh, I was calling the fight off before. What that means? So this is already a mindset. It had already been put out there. He wasn't at his fucking best. He didn't really train his fucking best. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not taking away his credit. I'm telling y'all what the fuck it is. Want y'all to understand that. I'm not taking away no credit. I'm not discrediting him. But because the way his sheet is, that's where the discredit come in because of the overpraise. We giving this man praise and he hasn't done none of this shit yet against none of that type of shit that he is. Not one. Not one. So now, we up here, he got his whole family and everybody talking about EJ is scared of him. This man never showed him no fear. This man has been marked on. Everything he said he was going to do, he did. So all that nonsense, let's kill that noise, people. He was never ducking goddamn Bud. He was never ducking Terrence Crawford. He never was ducking Terrence Crawford. A man that's moving like this. This motherfucker started a campaign like he was running for fucking office or something. Are y'all serious? Y'all see what's going on out here? Y'all see what's going on out here? Y'all tell me, is that the mentality and the heart of someone that's scared to face somebody? If I'm scared to fight fucking T, I'm not making streets talking about, yeah, T, I'm coming to see you. Not supposed to be scared of this motherfucker. That don't make sense because that's going to make that motherfucker that I'm scared of jump on my ass even faster. He ain't going to waste no time because he already know that he got me. He already got one up on me because he already know I have fear. I have fear of him. This is not the damn case. This is not the case. Now, y'all celebrate this guy. Shame on y'all with everything I just ran down. This man can make fucking history. He has not even said this. The whole time he been talking about his accolades, I can retire right now. He already know that he can make history. This man can do something that no man has done in boxing. And not none of you bud tar nut hugging motherfuckers even said that. And that's supposed to be your fucking favorite fighter. Even these motherfuckers on old media that suck on his nuts. Ain't nobody said this about Terrence Crawford. Just a couple of old guys who busted up about fucking boxing on an everyday fucking basis. Just a couple little ordinary people who talk about boxing on an everyday basis. This shit should have came out of ESPN's mouth and everybody else that give him praise. This should be coming out of y'all mouths. Y'all got his nuts all in y'all mouth, but y'all ain't spitting out the right amount of nut. This shit should be coming out of y'all mouths. Am I more of a fan of Terrence Crawford than y'all are? I am. I just don't like immobile motherfucking EJ. And I can say I'm more of a Terrence Crawford fan than y'all are because I just ran some shit down that most of y'all didn't even fucking know about. So we need to pump the brakes on this. And it's Hump Day Wednesday. What is taking so long? I don't want to hear no speculations that, oh, I think it's signed, they ain't releasing it yet. I don't think they ain't got nowhere fucking yet, y'all, to be honest. I can be wrong about that. But one thing that I was correct about these last 20-something fucking minutes is by every single thing that I just said about the highly skilled future Hall of fucking Famer, Terrence Crawford. Yes, he is a future Hall of Famer. He is elite skill, but he's not pound for pound. He's not pound for pound. And that's not shitting on him. Y'all people got to understand what pound for pound is. Even though it's opinionated, y'all still trying to change the definition of what pound for pound is. Pound for pound don't have nothing to do with fighting in multiple weight classes. Pound for pound doesn't have anything to do with if you undisputed, fucking unified, none of that shit. It has nothing to do with you getting a belt. It has nothing to do if you do it, go to 135, 140, and this, that, and the other. Okay, so Manny Pacquiao was never pound for pound because he fought all those weight classes. That is not what pound for pound is. Pound for pound is simply you fighting someone at the same skill set and the same weight class as you.
Yeah.
Fighting someone with the same equal skill set as you in your weight class. So how the fuck is Terrence Crawford pound for pound when he has not done that yet? I'm not shitting on him. It's just facts. So why are you people are not talking about this motherfucker monumental shit that he could be doing? He has not even spoken about it yet. Not even Bernie the fucking wino. Not even Bomac the motherfucker Hugly, the fucking Hoagie collector. None of his peoples. Isn't he aware of what the fuck he can be doing? This would be one of the biggest fucking moves in boxing history. I'm dropping the mic. I'm not saying nothing else. This would be one of the biggest marks ever made in boxing history, and ain't none of you motherfuckers came out and said this. So how do you really feel about his so-called greatness? I don't think y'all really aware of it. Check me.
That what I
Mic
be
check.
saying. They not real Bud fans, Crush. They Earl haters. They don't know nothing about Bud. They can't tell you this shit, Crush, because they don't know this shit. They don't know nothing about this. They don't care about boxing. They just care about. I made a tweet the other day. I said a lot of people like to talk boxing, but a lot of people don't watch boxing. People don't know what's going on. People don't watch this shit. They so busy want to talk about Earl and what he doing in Yellow Beezy and all that shit and shit that happened 3-4 years ago. They can't even get a fighter the right praise, the right promotion. You know what I mean? This is a big fight. This is a big fight right now. All we talking about is Earl Undisputed. Like Bud ain't sitting over here with a chance to get undisputed in 2 divisions, which has never been done before.
Which never been done before.
In his field of work. It's never been done before in his field of work, ever been done before. Ali didn't do this, y'all. Roy Jones didn't do this. Sugar Ray didn't do this. Neither Sugar Ray, Leonard, Robinson, Mosley, no Sugar.
None of them.
If you want, nobody has done this. Archie, goddamn it, nobody. George.
Well, the closest we get is a Henry Armstrong. He was the closest to it, from what I can remember. And he was still just champion. He didn't even become undisputed. He was just champion in more than one weight class, but never went for undisputed. So this never happened. This is very monumental, people. And no one has been covering this. But everybody's giving Terrence Crawford praise. Y'all all are a piece of shit because y'all ain't even praising this man the right way. Y'all not. But y'all will call me a hater. Y'all will call me a hater because I keep it on facts. And I like the motherfucker. I ain't no hater because I think somebody else would beat him. That don't make me a fucking hater. Now, if I was critiquing him outside the sport of boxing, that'd be some hating because that's what most of you fucking fans are. Y'all fucking haters. Y'all can't keep shit boxing for a hot 20 bars.
Right.
And I just simply, respectfully broke this shit down to y'all. That's what it is. No one is talking about this because guess what? He don't care about making that mark. Because if he did, he would have been on it. He would have been speaking about it. EJ has spoken about his journey, what he wants to do, and he's doing it. He's on track. The only way he don't get that done is either Bud don't sign or Bud beats him. I like Terrence Crawford. I like him a lot. I don't fuck with the way he moves because I'm a fucking man. But that don't mean I don't respect his skills. Do I think he can beat everybody? No. EJ's one of the guys I don't think he can beat. It's just that simple. I ain't stupid. See, it's people like you, son. Y'all Terrence Crawford fans for not knowing, shut the fuck up. I want to hear shit out y'all fucking mouths. Y'all horrible. Y'all don't really need, y'all not even worthy enough of even nut hugging this dude. Y'all ain't even worthy enough of being nut huggers. Y'all ain't even worthy enough of being nut huggers. Because none of you motherfuckers mention none of this shit. But y'all supposed to know him so much. He's such
Vivi, I never heard them folks say nothing about that. They shouldn't be making comments. That should be the thing. Just like Earl Spence pushing, I want undisputed. Buzz should be pushing, bro. I could be the greatest ever. Now,
Exactly.
what Bud been saying repeatedly is, I'm already in the Hall of Fame. I could retire today. That's the language he been giving. He ain't been giving the language like he hungry. Like I want to. Who was it? Somebody said it might have been Crush Just Do. Somebody said it's like Errol Spence won his first one more than Bud Crawford won his second one. It might have been Crush.
Yep. That's what y'all said that. Yep.
BV, I have never seen that man say that. That should be the big, like that should be the story. Like that should be talked about more. Like why ain't more attention being brought to the fact that he can literally do something nobody has ever done before? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all talk about accolade this and accolade that. What accolade will be bigger than that? Truthfully,
that's the biggest accolade.
What's good, Ricky? We just slide and do this, John Ricky. Vivi said Crawford deals, Bud. Same time, you gotta look at it like this. Crawford still got to make deals with them folks. The ball is in Earl's court, early the cash cow, and he got 3 belts. Now Crawford got to get on board. It sounds like they're on board right now. I feel like we get it, but what I'm saying is, right now I feel like we're in a good position. I'm talking about why ain't Bud? Why is the story? I know why. I still ain't told y'all my reason why I feel like it, right? But why is it? Why is the story just Earl Spence getting undisputed? Why isn't the story Bud Crawford, doing something that nobody in boxing has ever done before? Now,
that's what I'm saying.
Getting undisputed is a great feat. Only 7 people have done that before, right? 7 or 8 people, something like that, right?
Twice.
But nobody has done what Bud Crawford is able to do right now. Nobody in boxing except this bad woman,
yo,
from Michigan. But nobody, no man.
I'll bring them up when I come up.
No man has done this before. Only one person has done it before. Why isn't the camp pushing this? Why isn't even his team? Why wasn't media pushing this as the fight to be made? It seemed like instead of Bud saying, Earl, I don't need Earl Spence. Earl Spence need me. It would seem like Bud will be saying, no, that's the fight, that I want. That's the fight that has to happen. That could be the biggest fight. He said, I'm Earl Spence's legacy fight. He not my legacy fight. When in the sense, yes, you are. He your legacy fight too when you really go in the context of what you could do right here. Earl Spence is trying to do something you already did, right? Get undisputed. But you could do something nobody else has done. And even you, VV, if Bud Crawford fan. I don't think you're a Bud Crawford fan though. But nobody is making a big enough deal about this. I haven't seen nobody push this. Like when I heard about this fight, it's Earl Spence getting undisputed. That's what I heard. He said, "Well, Spence fans are likely, and Spence fans are." And I've heard many people talk about Crawford being pound number 1, 2-time undisputed, best fighter this era. But Alger Spence has a larger fan base too. Now, the reason what I'm saying is we shouldn't have to go sneak and look for it. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It should be the push. When I hear about it, when this fight is brought up, it's always about, even when Bud bring this fight up, okay, Bud done a lot of interviews, right? What interview has Bud said, I want to be 2-time, undisputed champion? Most interviews, Bud is downplaying the fight himself. In most interviews, Bud himself is downplaying this fight. You know what I mean? And I actually, now DP, I actually think Vivi got Earl. I'm just saying, like, this should be a bigger thing. Like, this should be a bigger deal. But why do you think it isn't, Vivi? You said you seen people say it, right? But it's not. In mainstream media, it's more in bed with Bud, or was more in bed with Bud. Whatever, however that works. Why don't you think this is being pushed? Why wasn't this being pushed by ESPN, or why wasn't this being pushed by Bud in his camp? You know what I mean? There's no reason. I said the other day I had Spence by decision against. Yeah, there's no reason, bro. There is no reason. I don't want to say that because then I'm gonna give my answer away. I just want to know why. I know why though. I know why that when we hear about it, it's more so Earl Spence this and Earl Spence that, Earl Spence doing this and Earl Spence doing that. He's at the end of the day, TEJ is the A side, but at the same time, I think they both should get what they deserve. Remember, PBC gave Canelo $40 million to fight Caleb Plant. Yep, and I was about to get him $50 million more, which lets us know that they have the money to do this. You know what I mean? So, and it clearly was on the table, right? Because Bud said, I'm not saying nothing without Earl name. So there was something, going on. Because he came out and said, I'm not saying nothing without Earl, right? So boom, which means so he had an offer somewhere. There was an offer somewhere. You know what I mean? Now, what I'm saying is, I feel like where I'm at is the fight happening. All I'm saying is, why aren't people making a bigger deal about Bud Crawford doing something nobody ever done in boxing before? Like this shit, this really on some real shit. If we really getting down to it, this is the most monumental thing in boxing. If he pulled this off, that has been done. And the cherry on top would be it being Earl Spence. You know what I mean? The best fighter of this gym. This is really his biggest accomplishment. This will be his biggest feat. This will be the best thing on paper. Look at the run Earl Spence just went on. He just knocked out Yordanis Ugas. Bud is the underdog. The odds came out. Bud is the underdog. Everybody feel like that Earl Spence is this monster. He finna beat Bud up. You know what I'm saying? Bud win this fight. And that'll put the bid out there. Well, y'all run it. What Crush just do? And I'm glad Crush did what he did. What Crush just do? He told you his run at 140 was, basically subpar, right? If he beat Earl Spence at 147, they're putting an end to all that shit. That shit go to bed. Like we ain't shit we can say about his run at 140 if he beat Earl Spence at 147. Yeah, we can say, well, Earl did the hard work. He got this belt, and that belt. Don't none of that shit matter if turns Crawford go in there and beat Earl Spence. He's still two-time undisputed, no matter how you want to slice it. At the end of the day, he beat the guy. He beat the guy. You know what I mean? He'll be that. Y'all say he the number one fighter, pound for pound fighter, number one. He number one. That's y'all opinion. But if he beat that dude, who a lot of people feel like is the number one, who a lot of people feel like got a better resume, who a lot of people feel like is the best fighter, who a lot of people feel like is the best welterweight, you know what I mean? If he beat that guy, along with his undisputed at 140, with his titles at 35, 40, man, come on. 3 division. Stop it.
And
that's really a bigger story. That's really a bigger story than Earl's story. But my question is, why ain't this being pushed as a bigger story? Just Spence with the knockdown in and out comes if they get a belt and well disputed. That's why Spence told Bud go get a belt. Bud has been there and done everything Spence is trying to do to bigger for Spence's career than Bud's. No, it's not, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing that they pushing, VV. And it's not. It's not. Because what Spence is trying to do, you just said it, Bud already done. It's been done before. It'll put him in a rare class, but it's still been done before. It's been done by multiple people. Nobody can do what Bud can do right now. How is it bigger? It's not. It's really not.
It's not, man. What are you talking about? Was you listening?
But it feels bigger. That's what I'm getting at. It feels bigger. It's not bigger though. Really on paper, that's what I'm saying. People don't even understand the real goal. Like even Bud fans don't understand. And I know you're not necessarily a Bud fan. You talk boxing. I know what you're doing, people, and I'm glad you're here. Bro, people not even understanding how big this shit that Bud is able to do. This is not. Now I know VV doing DP. This people don't understand how much weight this shit. Bro, Muhammad Ali did not do this shit that Bud Crawford got a chance to do right now, bro. Exactly. Y'all really want to call him Jesus and the GOAT and all that shit, bro? This is the one. This the one. This the one, bro.
This makes him a GOAT.
Exactly, bro. This is the joint right here. He said, Bud has already been unified. Bud has already been undisputed. Bud has already been linear. Bud has already cleared divisions.
No, he did not clear division.
I ain't gonna give you the clear division, John. But that's why Spence wants to do. But I already done it. Facts. He already done it. That's what I'm saying, VV. He already done it.
No division. Stop acting like he ran through all these divisions, VV.
Exactly, VV.
Like I just broke that shit down.
All time, bro. There's no man. Yo,
no man never did that, man. This is the biggest thing popping in boxing right now.
If Bud was I said sign, I read DP. I had that shit in my head. If Bud was to beat Errol Spence, bro, you know how we argue right now? No, it's levels to the Hall of Fame. You make the Hall of Fame, but it's still rooms that you can't go into and you can't go into. Right now, if Bud retired today without fighting Errol, he won't be able to make it into those extra rooms. Now, Errol wouldn't be able to either, but Errol still got shit to do, right? Bud is close to the end of Errol, right? But if he beat Errol Spence, nigga, he gonna be in the room by himself. People gonna be trying to reach the room that he in, 2-time undisputed. That's what Errol. If y'all really pay attention, that's what Errol Spence trying to do. Get the undisputed in 2 divisions, and he got to stop Bud Crawford to get to his goal. He need to get his first undisputed, and Bud Crawford is in the way of his first one. That's why he's saying Errol Spence is lining up the biggest fight of the century, bro. And I'm gonna do another Southern T. I just didn't get to it today, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna do another Southern T. Jermell Charlo finally came out and said, but if I have to fight Spence, it got to be for a bag. We'll make it. Yeah, he said it. So y'all, bro, the 2 undisputed thing is much bigger than Errol Spence getting 1 undisputed. Much bigger, bro. It's been 7 people with undisputed. Finna be 8 by the time Jermell get it, if I'm mistaken. About to be 8. You know what I mean? So that's been done before. A small room, not even double-digit room. So that's still great. Extremely great. Great. It's not better than two of them, though. Nah, he wasn't. He probably was, but I'm talking about 4 belt. I ain't gonna say he wasn't. I ain't gonna say Evander wasn't, because he probably was, Alex. But he won there with the 4 belt though. I be separating this too, like 3 belt, 4 belt. You feel what I mean? When I say Devin Haney ain't never been an undisputed champion before, lightweight, 4 belt era. That's what I mean. I'm talking about 4 belt era, strictly 4 belt.
Man, let me say this. At this time, there's only been 6 undisputed fighters at the 4 belt era, and the reason why nobody is talking about it's been 6 in the 4 belt era, and the reason why nobody is talking about Bud getting his second undisputed, why the Bud fans are not talking about Bud getting his second undisputed and being the only male to be 2 division undisputed champion in the 4 belt era. Right, in the 4 belt era is because they do not believe Bud is going to beat Spence. They don't believe Bud's going to beat Spence. That's the reason why they're not talking about it. That's the reason why you don't hear everybody sitting here putting the pressure on Bud to go ahead and sign this contract and let's get this joint up and running. Because they don't believe that he's going to beat Spence. They seen the same thing that we seen Saturday night. This man Spence went out there and put a whooping on Ugas and was the only man to stop Ugas. This is the same man that beat Bud Crawford in the daggone the only person to beat Bud Crawford.
Hold on, man. VV, the story ain't Bud Crawford winning 2 undisputed. The story is Errol Spence getting his first. That's what I'm saying. Bud winning his second story.
This man beat Bud Crawford in the amateurs and stopped him from going to the Olympics. They know what Ugas is. Hold on. And to see Errol Spence come off a car accident and a tore eye retina and beat Ugas the way he did, they sitting there like, oh shit, this nigga is back.
Yeah.
This is the old Errol Spence that went up there and beat the shit out of Carol Brook and broke his orbital bone. Now he just came back off of his injury.
It's still 2 different areas.
He came off a 15-month layoff and beat Ugas and broke his orbital bone. This man is not nobody that they want to deal with.
You go straight back. Look, I know you're talking to General Goat. You know, man, you go argue every day, bro. I hope people don't be offended. Don't leave this bitch when me and Ghost argue. Me and Ghost go argue twice a day. We go argue twice a day about something. Yeah. It's just three. I'm just saying he right. He know he right. That's why he keep beating the bush, because he know if I say that nigga was right, he keeps saying it's still, you know, 4-belt era, 3-belt era, you know. Devin, you know. I ain't saying one was better or no shit like that. I'm just saying, you know, two different eras. I ain't saying no jump was better than no jump. You know, it's just it is an extra belt that they gotta get now. That's all I'm saying. It's just an extra belt that they gotta get. And look, this nigga go right back to Ugas. Look. Yeah, something like that. Either Ugas ain't better than Crawford. No. Yeah. This nigga, he be finding reasons. He be trying to find shit to argue about. Dwayne do the same. Dwayne be getting technical as hell like that too. He like, no, people did it. But you right though. I gotta start clear. I gotta start being more clear. Like I gotta say 4-belt era, 'Belt era. You know what I mean? Because when I say never, and then people think, hold on, Pernell did this, Holyfield did that, and then I be like, yeah, you know what I mean, 4-belt era. I be talking about this generation, y'all. That's what I be meaning. This generation. But people ain't pushing it enough. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we talking about that enough. I don't feel like it's being talked about enough. He said Devin fans said like he better. Devin can't even match have Pernell. Now, I ain't never said Devin's better than Pernell. Because he got so much left to do. He's so much left to be seen with shit like that. You can't be talking like that. Like you can't do that just yet, man. You gotta you got it. You gotta let shit, gotta let shit happen. The y'all hating fans suck dick. Pernell did it first. Give him his credit. Yeah, he did it first, nigga, in the 3-belt era. He did a 3-belt era. It's still a different thing, bro. It's a different thing.
It's much harder to get 4 belts than it is to get 3
you know what I mean? Just in general.
Especially at this day and time, because the way that the politics is, it's hard to get 4 belts at one time. It's hard to do it. Back in the days, it was easy to do it because it was only certain promoters out there, and those promoters were trying to get all those belts. Now these promoters are trying to keep the belts in the house, so it's hard to get 4 belts.
Hey, Ghost, Bob Arum added the last belt just to fuck shit up, bro. Come on now. Bob Arum added the last belt just to get his hands on all the big fights. If y'all ain't peeped that yet, he got to get his hands on all the fights because he got his belt sanctioned. Now he got a major sanctioning belt. Bob got to get in on all the big fights now. That's why I gotta split it up. It's still boxing. It's still boxing, but it's still one extra belt. You know what I mean?
I can't say that, Ghost, because you can look at how many 3-belt undisputed champions there was and how many 4-belt undisputed champions there was. There's a whole lot more 3-belt undisputed champions than there is 4-belt undisputed champions.
True. Floyd was 3-belt. That's why Floyd feel like he was undisputed. But Floyd came from the old school and he fought in the new school. So that's why he feel like he was undisputed because he had 3-belt. That's why sometimes you heard Floyd say I was undisputed, because he be talking about the 3-belt era. Every now and again you heard Floyd say that shit. I was undisputed. You can say Pernell was better than all that shit, but it still wasn't for. He's an arm like taking advantage of newer sanctioning bodies like he did with the ABL. Bob Arum got the newest one. He just be bullying them folks that he got the newest sanctioning body. Right. WBO was the last belt to get their shit stamped. I ain't even saying what was harder. Now I'm saying it's different. Goddamn, it's 2 different eras. Wow. Because who's to say shit? Maybe if they had to fight that other nigga, they would have lost on that goddamn. You still got to go get that motherfucker.
Right.
So how many undisputed champions lost and won in trilogy? Meaning, that's why we had more back in that time. Now you count the same ones twice, but when you add, but still though. So what you saying is those champions lost more? That these dudes fighting for vacant titles. Y'all call it harder and harder. Has it undisputed against?
Yeah.
The point that I'm making is that it's easier to pick up 3 belts than it is to pick up 4 belts. It's easier to pick up 3 belts than it is to pick up 4 belts. Because you only got to win 3 times. You got to win 4 times to pick up 4 belts.
It's more divisions. That's what we're saying, Ghost. It's more divisions and more belts, and it's still been less undisputed champions because there's more divisions and more belts. That's what we're saying.
There's more belts. It's harder to be undisputed with the 4-belt era. That's why there's only 6 of them. How long has the WBO belt been around? It's been around since the early 2000s. It's been around for at least, how to say, because I know Zab Judah was undisputed at welterweight, but he was a 3-belt undisputed champion at welterweight. He wasn't a 4-belt undisputed at welterweight.
Yeah. You see when they show that shit on TV, right? You know, they don't put the 3-belt champions up there. When they show it on TV, they don't put the 3-belt champions up there. Not because they not undisputed, just because it ain't their era. It's a different era from right now.
Even if you look at the heavyweights, there has never been a 4-belt undisputed champion at heavyweight. There hasn't. There's been a 3-belt undisputed champion at heavyweight, not a 4-belt.
You did T-List undisputed, but this is recent.
Yeah, just had Lennox Lewis was the undisputed champion at heavyweight. He was the last undisputed champion at heavyweight. Was Lennox Lewis, but he wasn't a 4-belt champion. He was a 3-belt champion. Hasn't been one since.
Yeah. It seemed like it's so. It seemed like it's hard. It seemed like it seemed like it's harder to get undisputed right now for them folks. For real.
It is because of the politics. They keeping the belts in house. The politics right now. It's harder to get those 4 belts all at one time, all together. It's hard to get all 4 of those belts together. You can get 3 of those belts, but it's hard to get all 4 of those belts together because of the politics. Some people don't want to switch sides of the streets or whatever, or they don't want this champion to fight that person because they believe that they're going to win or whatever. Back in the day, they were just letting the best fighters fight each other. It wasn't so much of you can't fight that fighter or whatever. And I ain't talking about the early 2000s. I'm talking about from the mid to the mid 90s and earlier. It was easier to get those belts because they was letting all of the best fighters fight each other. Once all these this
if they could control it, because they could control fighters a little better back then. Now, people are a little more hip. There's more going on. You know what I'm saying? It's more people more turned on to the business aspect. You can't just fuck over these fights like they was getting fucked over back then. You got to think, man. Mike Tyson made a whole bunch of money, right? Even he didn't make what he was supposed to. You know what I mean? You saw how much flow money? I said money, brother.
You
saw how much flow Mayweather.
Exactly saying. You exactly saying what I've been saying. Ghost, you said, why haven't they been an undisputed heavyweight champion? He said, because Fury tested positive for steroids and ran away. And after that, Joshua didn't want to smoke with Wilder. And that's the point that I'm making. It's harder because of the politics. Back in the day, they was making those champions fight each other back in the day. It wasn't no, you're not going to fight that person, this, and that. It's because of the promoters don't want their fighters getting beat nowadays. So they staying away from them harder fights. They don't want them to get beat. They're trying to keep that money coming in. The longer I can keep this person with the belt, the longer I can keep him undefeated, the more money is going to bring in. They don't want to put him in there with those tough fights. That's the reason why we having all these discussions about Canelo and about Joshua and about Cambosa, because they're trying to keep those guys away. That's why I said it's harder now to get undisputed than it was back in the day when there was only 3 belts. It was easy to get undisputed back then. That's the point that I'm making. It's harder now. So, but like I said, the reason why they're not talking about Bud getting his second undisputed is because they don't believe Bud's gonna win. They don't. Deep down in their hearts, they know they don't believe Bud's gonna win.
Yeah. No disrespect to none of the dudes that still work there, but some dudes ain't trying to get into a quarrel with nobody.
That's what I feel like.
Oh,
I think this fighting got so big. Be real with y'all.
Okay.
This fighting got so big. We done talked about it so much.
I wouldn't be.
It don't got no choice
Won't be there too long.
but to happen. Rather if they want it, I'm talking about either person.
And seem like they don't be busy.
Whether EJ wanted it or not, whether Bud wanted it or not, it done got to a point where it done got so big, it got to happen at this point. And I think everybody knows.
I mean, like I said, the only way it doesn't happen is Bud Duck. That's the only way it don't happen. Bud Duck his way up out of it. That's the only way it's not going to happen.
The other reason it's so big is because Earl said, I'm going to clean out my side, right? The thing y'all kept saying for so long. Y'all kept saying it so long, it became the thing. You know what I mean? I'm going to clean out my side, then I'm going to fight you. Y'all was sitting, watching, waiting on Earl to lose. That's why you know what I mean? Let's see if Earl go clean out his side. Let's see if Earl go lose. And that man said that shit, and he got everybody watching him.
You don't know if a person got a gun.
And now he did that shit.
I ain't really trying.
And now guess where we at right now?
God damn! Hold up? Are you serious? Go 600,000. God damn!
They the type of dudes that if they don't have choice, they don't run with it.
God. If that's true, if that is true, I'm gonna tell you right now. If that's true, what Ghost saying, 600K, Earl Spence and Bud Crawford is going to hit 1.5 million.
So the moment that switch click on, it's going to be.
If that's true between Ugas and Earl Spence did, he said 550 at the low, 600K at the high. If that's true, they're gonna hit 1.5K. Earl Spence and Bud Crawford.
Do you before you even try to do anything to me? Fuck that.
At the minimum, they're going to do at least 1 million pay-per-views. At the minimum.
I know they can do.
Guarantee you.
I know they can double that for sure.
They're gonna call the fucking cops.
That's true. I heard. Who said that? Crush said Fanon said 500K. Ghost said 600K.
all the dudes that would fight back.
So numbers starting to roll on now. We gonna see.
Yeah. So it's probably roughly around 550K then.
Is Reggie still there with his crazy?
He said Fanon said 500, Joe saying 600, so it's probably roughly around 550K.
Wow.
And you can't say that Ugas brought all them motherfuckers in there. Can't say Ugas brought all them motherfuckers in there.
Nah, that's the pay-per-view. Yeah, brought that pay-per-view. Damn.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If he did 600,
the like he got
crazy. If he did 600,
he always used to say crazy shit out of his mouth.
Ugas.
Always wear his locks down. They long.
Yeah. And you telling me you don't you not trying to take 60-40? You're not trying to take 60-40 and y'all probably do $1 million $1 million pay-per-view and you're not trying to take 40%? You stupid as hell.
We finna do the math right now.
Pants and shit. He look like he get big. He like brown skin, mustache, long black.
We gonna take the low end. The low end right now. We finna do 75 times 500,000. Somebody do 75 times 500,000. We gonna take.
I'm about to do it right now.
Wait a minute, my grandson.
I'm about to do it right now.
He gave me his. Hold on a minute.
Don't people share that?
All right, here he is.
Yes. The email I gave you was GHOST.
And again, this just first drop. First drop. You did 37.5 million. Okay, so and this pay-per-view. Oh, my bad, Dwayne.
100.
My bad, Dwayne.
No, you good. That's on the low end. That's only doing 500K. It probably did like 550, close to 600.
So let's say 37 and the gate did what 40,000, right? So let's just round it off. You had some tickets. So you had some tickets that was high, right? You had some tickets that was low. Let's just say on average, the people paid like $95 for their tickets, right? Let's say $95, $90. You know, have some people pay more than 100, some pay less, right? So let's just say on average they paid about $90, $88, $90. So we're gonna do 90 times.
No, they pay more than that.
On average,
more than that because I bought my ticket. No, I'm saying I bought my tickets cheap, and my ticket was $90 when I bought and I bought mine before they was open to the public, and it was $90. So probably on the average, it's probably like around $200 on the average.
Yeah, something like that, like 178. I'm being generous though. I'm gonna
do 150 on the generous.
Yeah. So we'll do.
That's another $6 million.
Yeah,
another $6 million. So that's $43 million. Yeah,
that's $43 million fight.
They gonna we could find out what the gate did. That number's easy to be pulled up.
Yeah. So roughly about 43 million. We just came with about 43 million. Off the number just came out so far. Yeah, so him and Bud can do about double that, about 80 million there. You got to think, if they do that shit at AT&T Stadium with all the people that hold, but you know they go probably stick that shit in Vegas, man. They gonna stick this shit in Vegas. Get this so city, man.
No, they said the average ticket sales was around $322.
Damn. So we gotta do that number over.
Yeah. $50,000 times 322. That's another $12,880,000
That fight did
on
what?
top of the 37
So they about 49 million.
plus 37.
Now, yep. Now, about 50.
That's 50 million.
Yep. 50.
On the admin, just on the estimate, it was $50,380,000
$50 million,
that
man.
fight
So
generated.
guys did him and Bud. That's $100 million fight, bro. Him and Bud, $100 million fight. It's $100 million fight. Yeah. Yeah. And Bud, you get 40% of that. Crazy, that nigga. That's Deontay Wilder money right there, dog. It's Deontay Wilder money. So how much y'all think early Ugas gonna get on the back end of that shit? What you hear on Twitter, T20? Spill the beans, bro. This Southern T, you know how that shit goes. Spill the beans. Just CNN. Drop that shit when you get that shit. Drop that shit. What you hear, T20? I'm loafing right now. I don't got shit going. What you hear, T20? I've been seeing Erlen Bud talk shit on Twitter. So I'm happy since then. Like, he just still think this fight gonna pop off. Just heard some MTK news on Twitter. What fight you talking about? Tyson Fury or what you talking about?
Okay, I better go. You know what? I'll just I'll meet you there. Okay. You know where you're going? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yep. I know the way.
Go see it. Like the 20 plus for Spence, 15 for Ugas with advertisement shit. Spence walking 30 plus, and Ugas probably 20.5. I'm up there. I think Ugas got around 15, 18 million. I think he got about 15, 18 million. Like on the with the pay per view. If that's low, you know, if we taking the 500K type shit, probably something like that. I think Earl got about plus the endorsements. Earl probably did get like 25 plus, about 25 plus. But Earl and goddamn Bud can make it damn near 30 plus million a piece, 40 million, 50 million a piece. Depending on where they put them up, motherfucker at. Hit the MTK closed and they open a new company, which pays big con. The operation didn't end, they just changed the method, of course. He said shit, Ugas finna retire. He said T, that just pay per view. But I get you news on that later on. And Spence walked closer to 30 ends. Even OnlyFans dropped the bag. OnlyFans been trying to get everybody on TV. PBC must got an OnlyFans connect. They heavy. PBC must got the OnlyFans connect or something because they fighters be having their OnlyFans shit. Like, well, Earl John was so subtle you wouldn't have missed it because I sure wasn't looking down there.
Just think if the people wasn't streaming a fight, how much pay-per-view that would have been. Because you know a lot of people stream the fight as well.
Yeah, he's the only fan play like 5-10 million on average. Y'all know they be dropping them that shit. They be putting that shit everywhere. They be getting in on all the fights.
They said the average ticket sales was $322. God damn.
That's crazy.
That sounds about right because my seats, when I went back to look at my seats like a month later after I got my ticket, My seats was like $700.
Yeah.
So that's about right.
Yeah, that shit true. Which I ain't denying that. We gonna see that. We gonna see more shit gonna come out. I would have guesstimated about 300K. I would have get because it's Ugas and I would have guesstimated that. But they jumped in 500K. If it did anything plus 300K, then that's a win. Really, if he did 200K, 50K, something like that, 250, that'd be a win. But I guess it'd be due by 30. But I know that the arena was packed though. We finna see. I wonder, did Fernand say where he got his numbers from? I ain't watched that video yet.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see his video yet neither. But y'all got to remember, all this stuff that we giving y'all is on the low end. We're not even giving the high end. So it could be a lot more than what we saying.
Yeah.
I can't find nothing else on them numbers. I haven't seen anything anywhere.
Yeah. So, I'm sure waiting on.
But Ghost said his sources.
Right.
Ghost said his sources is like 550 on the low end and
Everybody
600 on the
gonna
high
start.
end.
Everybody gonna start spilling shit out in a minute. It's getting close to the time of the week.
Fanon said it was 500 from what people were saying. They said Fanon said it was 500. That's probably the low end. BF gonna have the numbers. If they out there, BF gonna find them. He gonna have the numbers. I don't know where to get the numbers from. I know Bluebird have the numbers as well. He'll get his sources and get what the pay-per-view numbers is.
I'm gonna start saying shit in a minute. They gonna start saying shit.
You saw what Ghost said, T?
Yeah. T know who one of my sources. Yeah, I ain't even ask nobody yet. I was gonna wait till about the end of the week before I go ask. I'm not dude. But this normally when they start coming out though, about this time when the fight happened. But I'm gonna let everything, simmer type shit. I be acting like I don't got people numbers sometimes. I ain't not that I be forgetting. I just be like, I be trying not to blow people.
I told y'all yesterday.
It's about Friday, then I'm gonna hit a nigga up like,
okay. Yesterday,
I ain't heard nothing.
Told you the numbers won't come out today because they usually come out on Monday.
Yep, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday be the time frame where you start hearing shit. If it get to Friday the next week, then it's something wrong.
Macadon one said shit. Ugas about to retire on that.
Right. He's about to retire because his fucking eye and his ribs and his nose. Lubin ain't get his ribs, bro.
$20 million. I retire too with $15 to $20 million.
Right. He probably already made about shit. He probably already made about shit 15, 20 million off everything, maybe. You know what I mean? His whole career. So he doubled down. I ain't made no.
I remember he just fought Manny Pacquiao. He just
fought Manny Pacquiao,
so he probably made about
about 25, 30
million off that Manny Pacquiao fight.
He probably got about 20, like to what he already earned before Manny Pacquiao was about 10, 15 million, right? Total, everything. Hell no, probably, huh? Probably not even that total before that, huh? Probably made about 40 million total, 30 million, something like that, probably. And that's off the back end bag. Yeah. His whole career. these last couple years been his most lucrative years when he probably made his 40 million, 20 million, his 30, 40 million. These last two fights. I'm pretty sure he got 20 million for each of
Yeah,
these fights.
that's what I was saying, though. So he probably got about 10 million for that Manny Pacquiao fight. Yeah,
I got about 10 million out afterwards, after pay-per-view and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably got about 10 million for that Manny Pacquiao fight. So you add that 10 million to the 15 to 20 million, that's like $30 million he didn't got in two fights. He didn't got $30 million. He got more than what Bud made in his whole career in two fights.
Yeah, but he probably made about 10 million before that.
Mm-hmm.
Total type shit.
Yeah, shit. That's why that nigga walking around showing everybody his eye. He like, man, shit, I got $15 million for my eye to look like this. Shit, I'm walking around my eye looking like that too for $15 million. You can break my daggone over the bone for $15 million.
Right. The man said, I was tripping out, Brad. Brad said, I went back and watched the fight. I still got one eye. I wrote this with one eye. But I think I was doing good until the 7th round, until the punch happened. But shout out to Earl Spence. I said this man said, I still got one eye. Yes.
Yo,
I wrote this with one eye.
my man said Errol Spence's new nickname is the Watcher. That motherfucker, yo, wow, man. It's just crazy that he's been, been heckled about his eye.
The eye, yeah.
And this dude has a pattern of fucking people's eyes up, yo.
The irony. The shit that make you
the Irish. Oh, man, listen. Remind me of that old Christmas movie, The Christmas Story, and he wanted the shotgun. Shoot your eye, knock your eye out.
Mm-hmm.
That's Errol Spence shit. That's what them punches is. You better know how to bob and weave, cause he'll knock your eye out. God damn. That motherfucker got the fist of Cyclops. He straight one eye in a motherfucker. God damn. Yo, the man is doing something.
I guess Destiny was right. You can call that man One Eye Willie, because that's what he's doing to everybody, making them have one eye.
Yeah, now y'all can say One Eye Willie all the fuck y'all want. Cause he taking the will for a motherfucker only to walk around with one eye, goddamn. One Eye Willie. Yeah, there you go. See how that
he turning niggas into One Eye Willie.
See how that One Eye Willie bounce back, motherfucker? Call my man One Eye Willie. He One Eye Willie and motherfuckers all day long.
It's official now because he did the two people, Brooke and Ugas. Now it's official. You know what I mean?
Hook my man up.
It's official, man. You want that Willie for sure now. He gonna leave you one. Bud need to worry about his eye. I'm worried about Bud eye coming up. Shit. That's what I'm worried about.
I'm worried about Bud eye, his skin, and his mouth.
Y'all was worried about Earl Spence eye leading up to the fight. That's how I'm worried about Bud eye leading up to this fight with Earl.
I want to see how he takes.
That's how I'm worried about. Y'all need to worry about Bud eye. Make sure he keep both his eyes, cause it's finna be hell in there.
Crazy part, he ain't gonna know which part of his goddamn body he want to defend the most, cause he in trouble upstairs or downstairs. It's just that, people. He in trouble upstairs or downstairs. No matter if it's the eye or the chin, no matter if it's the gut. Upstairs and downstairs, he is in trouble. Now I hear y'all keep praising this man power, whatever, like that. How he's gonna react where EJ put some oomph on his ass. Because we definitely gonna see more than a Kavanakis moment. He go down from an EJ punch, he might not get the fuck back up. And then if he do get back up 9 times out of 10, he would not be able to keep that man off his ass. That's something that he don't know how to do because he never been put in position to do that. So, and why work on something that you don't need to work on if you never been in that position? So, I just killed that for y'all, giving y'all some hope because I know y'all be reaching far. Well, I got you. What's going to happen? See, y'all be opposing the wrong goddamn questions here. The question shouldn't be about what the fuck EJ can handle from Bud. It really should not. It's what Bud can take from EJ. And the reason why I'm saying this, people, is because this would be the first time Bud fights someone that's in their prime, that's elite. That's not beyond a peak, not way over their peak, not already been knocked down or been knocked out. None of that shit. None of that. I want y'all to understand what I am saying. So y'all can keep on going on with all that praise and this, that, and other. I take nothing away from his elite skill set. But this will be the actual first time in all the opponents that he have on his record that he's facing someone prime that's in their fucking prime. This is just facts. So you tell me he's just going to make that shit look as easy as everything else? They don't even know what the fuck can they do in camp to prepare for that. What can they do in camp to prepare for that when they never had to? They never had to because they already knew the load that they was going to carry. So why work on some extra shit that you know you ain't going to touch at the time? So you keep it consistent with something light. You ain't going to go for 350 if you only fucking around with 225. So what is he going to do? I want the question to be reversed. Because, hey, by the eye test, and we both seen both of these men. Both of them. We seen everything that they have done leading up to right now. If you do not agree with me, you just a fucking hater. And you really don't like this man. You're really not a Terrence Crawford fan, or simply you don't know a fucking thing about boxing. When you look at these two men, look at everything. Look at everything for what it is, not for what you want it to be. Look at everything. Put all that shit together. Put all that shit together. You put all that shit together. You throw that shit in a fucking machine. You know what's going to come out. And right now, he is the one. He's better than Terrence Crawford. Until proven otherwise. This is not an opinion. This is a motherfucking fact. Because I'm not going off of opinion. I'm going off of facts. He tops the man in just about everything and don't shoot accolades because they just about equal on that. Oops, up one. Up one. Earl up one right now. Should be up any fucking way because he's already ahead of this man. With all that shit, the weight classes and all that, the accolades equal out the same. And this man is at one weight class and this motherfucker's at his third. See, this is something I like to say about big words. Fuck big words. When he just mean the same thing as the smaller words. Y'all get what I'm saying? So with all this accolades, this, that, when you add it up and add arrows up, it's the fucking same. So sometimes a motherfucker look like who's really doing a whole lot is really doing the less. Last time I checked the temperature of the resume, that's what it comes out to be. We spoke on this moments ago. It's just facts. Hey, I didn't even ask if you agreed or not, bro. Listen, right now, I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion. I told you, I'm going off of fact. It's not a fucking opinion. It's not an opinion. I guess you showed up to class late, Mr. Shelton. But right now, from this very breakdown that we did, I would not tolerate no fucking hate right now. No hate, no trolling. I'm not in the mood for that right now. Because apparently you wasn't here at the beginning. Because you came in here with the bullshit. You wasn't here from the beginning. Check the playback. This shit been laid the fuck out. Me and T laid this shit the fuck out. All right, so I'm not in the mood for that. I'm in a good mood, but I'm not in the mood for no fucking trolling, bro. Facts are fucking facts. If you're not coming with facts, shut the fuck up. Don't come in here with no opinion. We just stated facts for the last hour and a half. Facts, no fucking opinion. So don't come in here with no opinion if you ain't got facts to rebuttal the facts. That's it. I'll move on. Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, people not understanding. Check the fucking resume. This is not a fucking opinion. These are facts. Don't come to class late. You're far behind. I'm just stating facts. Not one time yet has this man fought someone in a prime that was fucking equal as him. This is facts. It's facts. It's not a Jeff Horn. It's facts. It's not a fucking Americana. It's facts. It's not Jose Benavidez. It's facts. It's not no fucking Ndongo and the rest of them fucking jive-ass dudes. It's facts. It's not no fucking Ricky Burns. It's facts. It's not Kavanakis. It's facts. And the fact is, none of these dudes are fucking elite. Pound for pound, fucking worthy talking about a fucking future Hall of Famers. That's facts, Mr. Shelton. Not an opinion. These are facts. Y'all can't come matching facts with facts. Don't waste time. You come in here on the opposite, I'm going to light your ass up. These are facts, people. And the fact is that everyone is ignoring what the fuck we just said. You don't, since you be, I'll make you a prime example, Mr. Shelton, because apparently you wasn't here at the beginning. But since you want to be fucking with me, I'm going to fuck with you. So, I'm rambling on, but why haven't you talked about your boy Bud motherfucking making history? Oh, what history is that? Go check the playback. Since you come in here with the bullshit, you a prime example. You one of the biggest fucking Bud pogo stick riders, and you haven't said none of these fucking facts that this man can be doing something monumental. So you Bud fans, I'm lighting y'all asses up. Y'all ain't got no, I'm on y'all fucking throat. Cause y'all not real. Ain't none of you motherfuckers didn't come out. All this shit y'all talk about with fucking Bud, and y'all never recognize the fact that this man can do something in boxing that hasn't been done in this time of fucking era. So y'all don't have the room to motherfucking, y'all not worthy of representing Bud over here. Y'all poor representation for Bud. Y'all been talking shit, this, that, and other, what he gonna do, what he has done for months and months and months and months and months and months, and ain't none of y'all came up with this shit? Wow. Y'all more of a fucking Bud fan than me, so I guess that makes me a dick rider Bud, because we put this shit out before you motherfuckers did, or we respect it and recognize it because we really are a fan of his. We just feel as though there is someone that can beat him. That's what it is. Y'all, I'm on y'all asses. Do not come nowhere. I'm on a panel and you talking that Bud shit. Cause this Bud's today was just for y'all asses. We laid out the fucking facts. And we proved the fact that you fake ass fans, EJ haters, don't even know this shit. Fuck on out of here. Big fish. That's all we talking about over here. Big fish. If you ain't got no facts that your man signed the contract, if you ain't got a fucking factual fucking goddamn logic on why his bitch ass didn't show up to the fight, shut the fuck up. When you agree that everything that he's faced is nothing that he is praised of and that he's just going to face for the very first time in his whole career, if you ain't going to keep it real on that, shut the fuck up. I'm sick of y'all Bud, dick ride, nut hugging motherfuckers. He ducking. The man never ducked him not once. And y'all still go around that reality. Y'all ain't getting around this reality that just happened Saturday because y'all got what the fuck y'all wanted. Now give us what the fuck we want. Go find out if your man made a move. Then you can come on here and talk your Bud shit. Other than that, no Bud talk over here unless you keeping the motherfucking real or I'm lighting your ass up. I dare y'all. Y'all don't get no respect from me. Y'all the worst. Y'all the fucking worst. Bud this, Bud that. Bud can walk on water. Y'all don't realize Bud can motherfucking do this. Fake asses.
Right.
Fake asses. I'm on y'all Bud motherfuckers. Y'all fake. It's only a few that's real. Now, who else want to come in here with that bullshit? Fucking up my 420. While I'm lighting this up, I'm gonna light y'all dumb asses up. Sick of that shit. Y'all don't have room to talk until you find out what's going on with your man. Y'all ain't got nothing to tell us that's really the. Shut up. Because if it happens, he gonna get it the worst. I guarantee you. He's gonna get it the worst because not one time was he preparing and sharpening himself for this shit. Bomac can't motherfucker come up with a plan for him because Bomac ain't a good trainer, but is just special. There you go. Put your money up. That's how we feel about EJ. Put your money up. and start representing y'all at least dick ride and dick eat, right?
Nah.
I'm paying attention to what Bud shit more than y'all. Fuck on out of here. Y'all ain't no Bud fans. Fuck on out of here.
Yeah. Yo, I'm finna get on up out here. I'm finna head over to Just Do Boxing.
Yeah, let's go over to Just Do, yo.
Yeah, we about to head over to Just Do. Y'all swing on over to Just Do Boxing. It's just like that, JUSDUE, Just Do Boxing. Y'all swing on over to Just Do Boxing. That's where we finna be at. Appreciate everybody sliding through this, skin the heart away, something. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.